gaano kasinungaling ang mga buwiset. Eto. Sinabi netong ating SILG secretary, putangina, kala ko pa naman matino ito. Siya rin palang may topak to. Sinabi niya sa kanyang interview, kaya bang-yabang niya pa, na successful daw yung kanilang operation kay Pangulong Duterte. Successful daw yung operation nila. Oo, kasi daw ang nagplano daw nito siya, si Rimulya, si Bongbong, si Chodoro at saka si Anyo. Sila daw ang anuhan. Tapos si Anyo daw may kausap daw sa Intel, mayroon daw siyang kasamahan doon sa sa Hong Kong, naka-text daw niya, sinasabi daw kung anong oras ang lapag, ganito ganyan, ganito ganyan. So may nagtatraidor sa mga Duterte, something like that. Tapos eto namang si Rimulya, sinabi niya, no, it's not just me. Kasi proud na proud siya. Nakapagpadala sila doon ng dating presidente. Proud na proud siya. Hindi niya alam, sasabog lahat sa mukha nila yan. Lalo na nung nagkaalaman, putangin na yan, wala palang red notice. Taragis yan. Yun na, nung nagkatarantahan na, biglang atrasan ng mga gago. Tingnan ninyo kung gaano kasinungaling. Sabi ni Anyo, hindi ako kasama ng core group na yan. Walang ganong nangyari. Hindi ako informed. Ngayon, tinanong si Rimulya, hindi pala siya informed. Bakit sinabi mo na informed siya? Ay, hindi naman yun eh. Hindi naman tungkol dun. Ang pinag-uusapan namin nun, chismis. Putang ina nyo, binabayaran kayo ng gobyerno para mag-chismis. So, chismis lang daw. Sinasabi ni Anyo na hindi niya tinraidor si Duterte, pero siya daw ay sumusunod sa konstitusyon at he served at the pleasure of the President and the Filipino people. So dininay niya yung sinabi ni Rimulya na kasabwat siya sa chismisan.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Salamat, Secretary Ed. Subalit sa kabila nito, nagsalita po ang ating mahal na Secretary John Vic na ang nagplano po rito, yung pagkaintindi namin, ang nagplano ay kayo.
I would like
Secretary
to answer that.
Anyo, Secretary Gibot Chodoro, at ang pinangalan, ang Chief PNP.
Yung ano na yun, tingnan nga natin saglit. Tingnan nga natin saglit yung interview na yun. Hanapin ko lang mabilis. Ano yun? Yung interview ni Rimulya, tsaka sino ba yung Pinky Web, di ba? And Pinky Web. Tingnan natin, Rimulya and Pinky Web. Tingnan natin kung lalabas pa, putsang ina, hindi na lumalabas. 7 days ago. Ito yun eh. Pakinggan natin pakinggan natin, tingnan lang natin kung alam ko ito yun eh. Ayan, sige. I-play natin to, tingnan lang natin.
To tackle the issues, we back to that. Paglapag po niya, sino ho ang sinabing maaaring pumili na sumama sa dating Pangulo sa Villamor Air Base? Who was given authority to say, you can bring this, and this person?
Lahat sila pinayagan. Lahat ng kasama niya sa aeroplano, I think they were a party of 12, if I'm not mistaken. Sumama sa coaster at sumama sa Villamor.
Lahat po yun.
Lahat sila.
Wala pong naiwan.
Walang naiwan.
Okay.
Ganda.
And was that the plan
Detalyado.
from the very
Yes,
beginning?
from the very
What was, and who was really on top of this? Kayo ho ba? Because during the press conference of the President, it was you and the President.
Yes.
So, ikaw ho ba nagplano ng lahat ng ito?
Hindi naman. It was a group effort. Secretary Chodoro was there. Secretary Anyo was there too. And the President and I. So, hindi naman ako. Ako lang ang natira last man standing doon sa Malacanang. Kasi Secretary Chodoro was working out of his office sa Camp Aguinaldo. Secretary Anyo, of course, his specialty is intelligence. So he was gathering all the information in his source, in his location.
Intelligence,
so, ako na nasa Malacanang.
Was it a little odd or hard, I guess, for Secretary Anyo, sir? Knowing that, of course, he was
I think so.
part of the
I think
administration.
he still shares some affection for the former president. They had a very good working relationship. But he's a professional, he is a soldier, and he's a gentleman. So he served this role, and the information that he gathered and shared was very reliable. And
Such as?
Oh yeah, information he's talking about information, intel, and betrayal. So, we are talking about betrayal. So, he's closely communicating with one person or group of persons sa in Hong Kong. Tapos, pinagpaplanuhan nila. Malinaw
Or is there
such
anything you can share?
as the conversations on whether or not they would go home, I think the lawyers were prevailing for him to
So, ang nangyayari dito, ganito. Meron na silang plano in place kung papaano si Presidente huhulihin at itatapon sa ibang bansa. Meron na. Oh, pero nakayaan nyo yung susi whether matutuloy yun o hindi. Ano yung papel ni Anyo? Alamin kung uuwi ba sila, hindi ba sila uuwi, kailan sila uuwi, hindi na ba sila uuwi, magtatago na ba sila? Yun ang papel ni Anyo. Okay? Pero yung nag-orchestrate ng lahat, itong Remulla na to, si Teodoro, si BBM. So they have they have a plan na. O yun ang pinag-uusapan dito at tinanong nga siya So is it just you? Oh.
stay in Hong Kong or in China, and the children prevailed on him to go home.
Ibig sabihin, yung mga lawyers po sinasabi kay dating Pangulong Duterte.
Parang gano'n ang lumalabas sa mga sources.
Sources from Secretary Anyo?
Sources ni Secretary Anyo.
Opo. And he relayed that to the core team. So the core
Yes.
team is the President, yourself, Secretary Anyo, Secretary Teodoro, and
The President.
kayo lang. So you kept it very small.
Very small.
And it
Yes.
was meant to be that way.
Yes, you cannot plan an operation like this and involve too many people.
Okay.
No, they're planning an operation, So, ang sabi niya, dito, that they are planning an operation. They're planning an operation, balikan naman natin yung kanyang sasabihin dito. Ayan they're planning an operation. Tingnan ninyo yung sasabihin niya ngayon.
General Marbil. Parang apat yung pinangalanan sa isang interview ng ating secretary ng DILG.
Can I answer that, ma'am?
Yes, please, you're recognized.
The question was, who planned this? I did not state in any way who planned it. The meeting was of executive privilege. It is a conversation between the president and the ones I mentioned. There was.
So what exactly did you say? Ano sinabi po ninyo?
They
Ang
asked me-
pagkaintindi namin, itong apat na pinangalanan, ang siyang nagplano.
Ma'am, we're already invoking
namin.
executive privilege.
Putangin na, biglang sumuo yung kuya. Wait lang, putangin na. Ibibisto mo kami. Umano kagad yung kuya. Putangin na, nadudulas na umiiyak na yung kapatid Dahil na biglang yung kuyang malapit ng malapit na makipagkita kay Satanas Biglang I invoke the executive privilege. Executive putangin na niyan. Anak ng tinapay sige, labo-labo. Biglang sumigaw si Boying. Executive. Biglang gumanon. Kasi nakikita niya na si Remulla sumusuka na Putangin na sinungaling Nakakahiya Anak ng tinapay kayo. Sige, tinan nyo.
In this matter.
Yes.
We're invoking executive privilege in this.
Yes,
Alright.
that's fine, but it's in
Yes.
the interview and it's
Yes, ma'am.
public.
It goes as far as the interview, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
That's it.
sir, I'd like to...
Putangin na nyo, gusto nyo palang hindi pinag-uusapan, pa-interview kayo ng pa-interview, puro kayo kupal. Puro kayo epal. Tingnan nyo, ang sinasabi ni Boy, wait lang, I'm invoking the executive privilege. Putangin na, mayroon daw mga pinag-uusapan na hindi dapat i-divulge. Gago! Di sana hindi nagpa-interview ang kapatid mong putangin ng yan, akala mo hindi nagugulo yung buhok. Pa-interview ng pa-interview. Si Torre pa-interview ng pa-interview. Tapos ngayon, nung nasukol kayo, I invoke my executive privilege. Putangin na nyo. Tingnan nyo mga katarantaduhan nyo. Huling-huli kayo kung gaano kayong mga katarantado at mga sinungaling. Tanginan yan, ang sarap nyo ngayon pagtawa na para kayong mga daga. Oh, para kayong mga daga. Putang ina ninyo, bigla kayong pinlashlightan. Puta, hindi nyo alam. Meron isa, may mani dito, may keso. Yung isa, may kaldereta pa sa mukha. Puta ina, oh, nataranta yung mga gago.